Welcome back. In this new video, I'm going to be doing something that will be worth your while, because this is going to be the introduction to the master page, because master page is a very important concept. You want your application, you want your website, your web application. I'm going to be using website and web application interchangeably. Normally the website's supposed to mean a static website, anyway, everything is a website, but web application just makes it looks more cool, isn't it? Like, yeah, I'm creating web application, so it looks like a master. Yeah, to be honest, it's an application because you have to write a lot of C# code. It's not just a basic HTML, CSS. So that's why we call it web application, because it's dynamic. We have interaction, user interaction, like database. We have a form to collect user input. Anyway, don't let us get too much into the details. So I'm going to be using database. Website and web application interchangeably. So anyway, you want your application to have the same, you want all your pages to have the same look, same feel, same color scheme. You want them to look very beautiful. So what you want to do is you want to create a master page. And in order to create a master page, it is ideal to delete the previous page you have. That's why you should, if you know you're going to be creating a master page, you must do the master page from the beginning. The reason why is because the pages that you'll be creating will have to inherit all the features from the master page. And don't get me wrong, if you have 1,000 pages, it doesn't mean you will have to delete all the 1,000 pages before you can inherit from the master page. You can actually write a small code at the top here, and you'll be able to inherit from the master page. So but to actually explain what I'm doing to you easier, I'm going to delete the pages. So once I don't have any page, then I'm going to add a new item, which is going to be the master page. I'm going to leave the name as the master page.master. I can place the code in a separate file, which I've already explained to you, and I can select a master page. The reason why I can also select a master page for a master page is because it is possible to have a nested master pages. It's possible for a master page to inherit from a master page. Don't worry, everything will be, but because I don't have any master page in place anyway, so there's no point for me to select anything. So I can place the code in a separate file, which I always like to do, and I can just add my master page. So now we have our master page added. Let's go to the design view. What do you see? You see, this is the content placeholder. This is what I was talking to you about earlier on. So this content placeholder is where the content for all your web pages will be placed. Don't have to understand it, I'll show you what I mean. So what I usually do is, for me to actually do the layout of my page, the layouts, the header, the footer, the side navigation, I usually like to just make this place empty by just deleting this content placeholder. So it's asking if you want to remove this region. You will break any attached pages that provide custom content for it. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes, it's my choice. Right, so now what do we do? Let's create it's a 3x3 table inside a div tag. Let me do 3x3. Let me see what that looks like. Let's do okay. That's what I want to do. That's going to be my page. I'm going to have my hold on, come on. Yep, I want to have my header as such. I want to have my footer such. I want to have my side navigation, and this one really tiny. So just like in normal basic, you can select this whole 3 rows and just modify and match the cells to join the cells together. You can follow me along and do the same thing. Select the 3, right click on it, modify, match cells. So what do we do? This is going to be our header, so we write header. This is the header area. We can make it as big as we want and change the color if we want. We can centralize this, justify it to the center. This is also going to be our footer. If you're very good at CSS, cascading style sheet, this is where you shine. It's justify center bold, that's our footer, and this is the navigation area. So that means all the website that we'll be creating henceforth, we have this look and feel. So now what we do is let's add our first page, add a new item, and I want to add a web form, remember? And because we don't have a default.aspx, it automatically detects that and it chooses for us default.aspx. Now I usually place the code in separate file like I explained, and now because I have a master page, I can select a master page. If I click on add, it's going to give us an option, one master page. That's the only master page we have. We okay that, and now look at what we have. So if we run our application, look at what we get. This is what we get. I think you understand why we get this. This is now what our default.aspx looks like. Can you see? Now let's make it colorful so that we can see it properly. Let's go back to the master page. Let's make the top, let's change the background color of that to that light yellow. The right navigation, let's make that background color, let's make that lighter, a little bit light, same. And the footer, a little bit deeper, background color. If you know your C#, if you know your CSS, you will shine, you really shine here. And the background color here, let's make it the same as the rest, like that. Okay, so can you see? So now if we run our application, we should get it more nicer and more beautiful. Even though it's not well done, but you get the idea. So this is now what you're actually, let me go to default.aspx and run that, because the previous one that you saw was my master. But yeah, this is our default.aspx, as you can see. So this is what the website will looks like. So any website that, let me show you, any other website that I create from here, add new item. If I had another page, another web form, and it's page 2, it will have the same look and feel. I want to place in a separate file, and I want to select a master page. If I click on add, I select that master page, it's okay. So now this is our page2.aspx. If I run that, every time I click on that play button, it actually runs the file that you currently work on. Can you see? That's your page 2. It has the same look and feel. So now you get the idea of what a master page is all about. So I'll come back to continue with this video.